is Tomi Gariano, a certified Zentangle teacher. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today is day 15 of Advent Tangles 2024, and see how this is the tile that I've been using for the last 14 days, and it's starting to fill up. And today's tangle, I'm going to show the next other side. It's pretty simple. I'm starting to run out of space, so this one I'm gonna squeeze it in here because it's not gonna take a lot of space. So it's a little busy here, but you can still see. Day 15. It's called Crescent Leaves, and this is by Miranda. Gerber. And this one, you start with a step, and on both sides of stem you're gonna add a bump, and you ink in, and you're going to aura this the bump, just like crescent moon, and you add another bump that's a little shorter than the initial bump, and you aura this one, and you can repeat as many times as you want. So bump and aura, like this, and you can go all the way around, I guess, if you want to. But I think this tangle, you can add a little bit of embellishment here if you want to make it more like a plant. So this is how this tangle works, and let's see. I'm gonna use this one today, so I'm gonna zoom in, and this is an organic tangle, so I can go any way I want, and maybe I just randomly grow them. Maybe one off from here, and ink in. So there's gonna be lots of inking in. It's this one. I guess you don't have to ink in, but if you ink in, it makes a nice drama tangle. So this is quite simple, quite meditative, so perhaps you play nice Christmas music, Christmas carols. We talked about it yesterday. So aura, and add another bump. If you want to, you can add sparkle to your to the section that you're inking in. This is kind of how it looks like the chestnut, like a cracked chestnut. Not chestnut, I'm sorry, walnut. That's what I was thinking. You're probably wondering, what chestnut are you talking? It's a walnut, I was thinking. And aura like this. So I can keep going, or I can I can end this one here, or maybe I'll come back to it later. Maybe I'll add another one. Maybe going behind this one. So this one gives you a lot of freedom and how and where you add the next one. So play with the space you have, and perhaps you only want to do one and you're already done. Perhaps you want to do a lot of them, and maybe you try different colors. It's so much fun seeing what everybody else is doing with the same tangle that's given to us each day. There's a, as I posted on the show note, there's a Facebook group for Advent Tangle, and a lot of people post what they're doing there. And I learned from the other artists and to get more ideas from them, and we're just learning together. So me posting this video on YouTube it's part of learning too. You know, I'm learning to create better videos each time. I do teach online classes and sometimes video class, so each time I create these videos, I get better at what I'm doing. So this is a good practice for me too. So thank you for watching this video, and thank you for leaving a comment, and I appreciate your feedback. Just be kind to me, please. I'm not doing this to show off or anything like that. I'm just doing it because I love it, and I love this community, and I love to share what I enjoy. You know, this brings joy to me, and your participation and your presence means a lot to me too. So thank you for tangling with me. Okay, this one is starting to look kind of like a pumpkin, the bottom of a pumpkin. I kind of kept going at it. Was that cute? I like it. It's quite cute. So that, and okay. Maybe I'll add a smaller one here, the baby one. So this is day 15, so we are really counting down to Christmas. I wonder if your house is decorated for Christmas, or maybe, you know, perhaps other holiday that you celebrate around this time of the year. Whatever you're doing, it's a great time of the year to reflect on a passing year, not just not just Christmas. So we're growing this from all sorts of different directions. I like the simplicity of this tangle and the drama. It's very organic, but it doesn't feel like a botanical drawing, like some organic tangles. Organic tangles are fun, but sometimes I feel like I'm just drawing a flower, which is fine, but I feel that the Zentangle is really more than drawing pretty flowers, and really helps me to get into this rhythm of adding each strokes and getting unexpected result at the end. So maybe I'll grow another one from here. And grow behind. Okay, yeah, so in Tangle we believe anything is possible one stroke at a time. So even the patterns that look seemingly impossible, if you break it down, or when we break it down to step by step, it's actually quite easy. Maybe perhaps some tangles takes a little bit of practice, but in the end you are building this beautiful shape one stroke at a time. And I love how they teach us that anything is possible one stroke at a time. Even the seemingly complicated, challenging tangles, if you break it down and take it one stroke at a time, one step at a time, that you can draw any tangle. And I love that. It's so encouraging, it's so forgiving. We believe that there's no mistake in Zentangle too. Teaches us to be kind to ourselves, and maybe in turn that we can be kinder to others. Oftentimes, I don't know about you, but sometimes it's easier. Look, this aura got a little fat, so I'm gonna make this a little fatter too. Because it's easier for us to be kind to others than to ourselves. We can be really hard on ourselves. So if you tend to be hard on yourself, or tend to be down on yourself, perhaps you watch the language that you use when you talk to yourself. Oftentimes that we don't pay attention to what we tell ourselves. It's easier for me to say, oh, you can do this, and harder sometimes or oftentimes to tell myself, I can do this. So if you have any tangles that you feel like it's impossible or it's just too difficult for you now, it's okay that you say, oh, this is too difficult, but perhaps say, oh, it's too difficult for me now, but maybe next year that you'll be able to do it. So don't give up. Okay, so here it is. It's nice, isn't it? I like it. I really like it. So I want to add some blue somewhere, like I've been doing. But how are we going to do this? Because I have lots of black ink filled space. Maybe add little dots. Maybe little lines inside. Just want to give just a little hint of blue. There you go. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to ink in this side. Oh gosh, sorry, I dropped my pen. Sorry about that. Really, I'm very, very careful around the stem. I don't want my stem to disappear. Okay, so yesterday we talked about Christmas carols, and perhaps you're already listening to some music today. And maybe you're kind of already tired of some Christmas songs. That happens to me every year. I'm not gonna name the name of the songs, but some like Christmas popular Christmas songs, pop music, songs that I feel like get overplayed in on the radio, in the store, and I'm listening. If I'm listening to that from the beginning of December, sometimes even before that, I can already get tired of those songs by now, by the middle of December. But speaking of Christmas songs, what's funny though, I was one year I was in Hawaii for Thanksgiving holiday. Our neighbor invited us to take a vacation with them, and they had a timeshare in Hawaii, so we get to stay in their nice timeshare by the beach. But when we landed to Hawaii, and I think this is after we picked up a car rentals, and we were at a shopping area, and we were grabbing a coffee, a Starbucks coffee, because hey, we're from Seattle, right? We get Starbucks anywhere we go. Well, that's not true, but anyway, so we wanted to get Starbucks coffee. So we were at by the Starbucks, and we started to hear the White Christmas song, and it's so nice and warm, and it's it just feels so different being in Hawaii for Christmas. That was my first time in Hawaii for Christmas, and it was just very, very different because everything is nice and warm, tropical, people wearing shorts and flip-flops, and like, oh my gosh. And the stores, well, and also like chain store like Starbucks has of course, winter drink, and the signage, the one that they print out from Starbucks headquarter corporation, has a winter theme to it, and a winter drink, and it was just so funny. It just felt so, I don't want to say wrong, but not right. Listening to Christmas song in my tank top and flip flops, and it was a very, very surreal experience. I mean, in a funny way, it made it feel. It helped us to feel more like, hey, we're on a vacation. It's somewhere far from home. But still, though, it just felt so strange. And I'm sure that's how it is. And, especially if you live in Southern Hemisphere, maybe your Santa Claus is wearing flip-flops and not the boots. And instead of reindeer, maybe he is riding on the surfboard. But it just tells me how big and diverse this earth is, and how different we are. But we can be here together, enjoying the same thing. So it just makes our experience so much more richer, so much more rich by knowing those things, or different cultures. add a little bit of maybe silver fuzz in the middle. Yeah, it's pretty, and I think this is appropriate. Today's reading, I didn't read earlier, but if you want to stay with me and listen to me read this, today's reading is about Christmas ball. So bows, P-O-W-S, bows, they are everywhere at Christmas time. We wrap bows around our Christmas gifts, we decorate our homes and Christmas trees, and you might even see a bow tied to the front of a car. Bows are often a finishing touch placed on the center of a gift, making whatever they are on look beautiful and complete. Jesus has this same effect on our lives. He is the finishing touch when placed in the center of everything we do. He unites us with one another and empowers us to share his love. Ephesians 4:3 says, "Make every effort to keep the unity of the Spirit through the bond of peace." When we make Jesus the center of our lives, he promises us his peace and wants us to share it with the world. How can you share Jesus with your friend and family when you give them a gift? I love giving gift. I love receiving gift too, of course. Who doesn't, right? But perhaps as you wrap your gift, maybe you recall these special thoughts and just remembering to add a little finishing touch to your tangles too. Merry Christmas, and I will see you tomorrow for day 16. Bye now.